Great. Man, I should be able to pick this. Oh, I didn't make them objects. So go back to props, test bucket. I have to put them on the object layer, otherwise it's not. And what I wanted to do was add like something to dispose of stuff. So this is from the icons. We need like a use like a dumpster. Like a minecart, maybe? You see, this was more what I was thinking. This is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna remember this one. Because I do want to put a vendor outside that you can buy stuff from. Do this one. So I have to edit this one because it's got a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, actually, I don't need to. Let's just put this in the scene. Let's give it a parent first, and we'll call this trash cart. And then let's actually get rid of this. We'll use the actual cart. Here. How do you set this up? So let's first unpack completely. Remove the sphere colliders on the wheels. And then the mesh collider on the objects. And then I want to tilt it down. Let's add a box collider for physics. Let's do 1.5, 7.5. Should be fine. Now here's the thing. I want this to block the player, but not objects, because I want you to be able to throw objects into the container there. So I think we're going to need a couple of box colliders on this thing. Trying to think how to do this. I want this to block the player, so let's put this on a new layer. Call it obstacle. Or actually, we'll call it player obstacle. Be very specific. And we'll set just this part to be player obstacle. So now if I go in, should be able to. But I want to be able to take this, and, for example, into the box. I'm not going to because it's surrounded by a box collider. So we go into project settings, physics, settings, collision matrix. And the player obstacle will not block objects or bodies. Actually, this, I guess we will have to add some box colliders. So let's shrink that. Actually, instead of it doing this way, because this will take some time, what I like to do sometimes is use ProBuilder. For those of you that don't know, ProBuilder is a tool that Unity bought. It used to be an asset. So let's put this back. And it lets you do some modeling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a simple geometric or a simple geometry that's going to be my collider. So what I do is I go here and I say ProBuilder. Let's add a ProBuilder cube. And it's going to be a child of the cart, and we're going to call this the collider. All right. And then I'm just going to move this into place. And then what you can do is you can, where is this? up to Pro Builder. Oh, it's down here. Here we go. Tools. Where are the? They moved it. They used to put a thing up here. Then when they bought Pro Builder, they've been integrating it slowly into the UI. And I don't remember where they moved stuff to. Oh boy. Let's ban that person. How do I do that? Do it from, I guess I have to do it from. Wow, my first ban. That's awesome. Why am I not seeing the moderation tools here? There we go. And I did that right. Yes, this is what I need mods. Yes, you're right. I want to learn how to do it myself. I do need mods. Yes, I know. I know. Come on. Where are you? Oh, here it is. There we go. Okay, so now I can click the face. I can start deforming this. To match the shape I need. Then we can add loop cuts by selecting the edge. Tools, Pro Builder. Insert edge loop. Do that here. Geometry, insert edge loop. U is a edge of it. Okay. All right. So now we can select all the faces. This out here. So I'll go to object mode. So what's cool about this is I can even angle it. I can pick this and pull that in so it's angled. Okay. And then let me take this, extrude this out for the wheel. Cover that. Same thing here. Extrude. Extrude. Get the tops of the wheels. Here, we can, I think it was Alt U, no, Control U, no, Pro Builder, Geometry, Alt U, didn't work. There we go, worked that time. And then we can switch back to face mode and just extend that, extrude that. So we have some collision. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, just has to block stuff. So then we can just go to the mesh renderer and turn it on. And then we have glider. Then I can go back to the cart and I can rotate it back. And then for this collider, we will set it as blocking. Actually, it could be just set to default. So it will block everything. And we can test it out. See if we can throw stuff into the thing. Wait, what? What's the name of the site you linked to Lana's Twitch? Lonelymen.com. Oh yeah, you can play about my mic. Okay, I get it. You guys hate my mic. I get it. So yeah, some of it is me mumbling to myself. That is correct. Mumbling to myself. It's driving you guys crazy. I get that. Some of it is me not listening, is not looking directly at the mic when I'm talking. Yeah, you register a domain and have it redirect to Lana stream, so I control the ding dongs that come in. Does she know you do that? Does she know you created that domain? She knows it. That's funny. Trash collector. Box collider. Guess this has to be. Let's just actually position this with the plates. Everyone's complaining about my mic. We'll call this trash. Should be a trigger. Just want stuff to go into it. And then let's go create a script for this. Public class trash collector. Okay. So this is how I'm going to handle it. I'm going to have a list of game objects. Trash. Not from ink parsed, but from using system .collection.generic. I'm going to say public void on trigger enter. Public void on trigger exit. And just in case, as a safety precaution, I'm going to make sure it's not the player. No, I think should I put a script on something if it's trash, like you can only throw away some things? Or should I say anything that goes in there? No, let's use an interface. So we'll say let's say trashable. So we'll say public interface by trashable, and we'll say void private, no public, void trash, and then public class trashable equals, okay, yeah. Put this in a class, put this in its own file. Whatever's easiest, Nat says. Nothing's ever easy. That's the problem, because you could do it so many different ways, right? So actually, these could be a list of iTrashables. And now what we're going to say is if we try to get the trashable component, we'll add. And we'll do the same thing here. If we're taking an object out of the trigger and it's a trashable, we're going to remove it from the list. Okay. Then what we want is a cooldown timer. So private void cooldown timer. My brain's not working today. Cooldown timer for my timers. Trash timer. Void awake, trash timer. Let's have a serialized field for private float trash collection rate, and we'll check every 3 seconds. Trash collection rate. Trash timer on, timer stop. We'll add just an inline function here. We don't have to create our own function for this. And we'll say for each iTrashable in the trash collection, we will call trash. Then clear out the list. And then we also want to play a sound, so let's do private event reference for fmod. Make sure we pull in the library. I like to organize my headers in a certain way, so because OCD kicks in and I collection sound, and then what we'll do is we'll say if is null property here, so we'll say if this is not null, call my audio service dot play sound collection sound at the transform dot position, which is the position of the cart. In order to use this, we need a private void update. We will tick the timer. Then we need to start the timer in awake. And then we need to reset the timer. And then start the timer again. And I like to reset it to the same thing in case I change it in the editor. So I'll change it in the editor and then it will pick up the new value. Okay. So then we go back to our trash cart. We'll add the trash collector. Oh, wait, actually, no. Yes, this is on the... So we have to put it on the trash collector box collider. And then we'll use this sound. Which is... Okay, so now let's go to our prefabs.